Today's the day.
I know.
Finally. We have 1 week until the election. And my mom just texted our family group chat a picture with her I voted sticker on. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I called her right away and said, how long were the lines? She said, surprisingly, they're not long at all. Do you want me to come over and watch the kids while you guys go vote real quick? So we said yes.
And we have our vote gear.
We do. We are coming prepared. We've been meaning to vote for the last 2 weeks ever since early voting started here in Tennessee, but we have not been able to find time between work and someone to watch the kiddos. We really want to go together. We thought about going separately, but we wanted to go together, so it's been tricky.
So let me show you what we have. We have our vote shirts. And
it's probably backwards.
we have our vote jackets. Vote.
V-O. Oh, she's here. Let's do it.
We are driving. We are voting.
We are living our lives.
My mom is watching oldest brother and little sis, and Thomas's mom is watching little brother at our house.
Yes.
We're gonna go vote and hopefully get in and out.
I know. I hope my mom said the lines weren't too long. I hope that hasn't changed in the last 5 minutes, but you never know. We have 1 week till election day. But you know what? I don't even know if we're going to find out results on election day this year. I feel like it's going to be really tricky. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you.
Miss Monica on YouTube has been teaching the little kiddos.
Yeah, circle time with Miss Monica. She's amazing. So we celebrated our 5-year wedding anniversary 2 days ago on Saturday, this weekend, October 17th.
And by celebrate, we stayed home. We had such big plans for our 5-year. Obviously, this was before the global pandemic. We were going to do something really big on our land, and it just didn't work out. We had work to do this weekend, so we couldn't really do anything. However, we are going to celebrate it in some way over the next week or two.
Hopefully. I will say we didn't really do work on our anniversary. We actually delayed that. And instead, we spent our anniversary exactly how I think we both really truly wanted to spend it.
And needed.
Yeah, we did it at home. My mom came over. My sister came over. I think we saw PJ's mom this weekend. She watched the kiddos for us. But the kids were with us. And we're probably going to get a lot of crap for it because I know a lot of people are really big on, still date your spouse, be romantic, find ways to have date night. But I think where we're at in our lives, it almost felt like more work to plan something and go out to the land, and we just needed it simple and easy. And that's exactly what we got.
Yeah, we have been very busy the last We have been very busy the last month or two, and so just committing to a day where we didn't do anything other than what we wanted to do at home. We vacuumed.
We cleaned a lot. We made chili.
It was a great day. It was exactly what we needed. It was exactly how we wanted to spend it. So
that's 5 years. 10 years of being together, 5 years of being married.
Yeah. And honestly, the pressure of thinking about what we should do for our anniversary was stressful.
Just too
So when
much.
we finally committed to just being like, we're not going to do anything, we're going to stay home. It was a beautiful day. We were outside in the yard a lot. We cleaned up the yard. I think I mowed that day.
Oh yeah, you did a lot of yard
It
work.
was it was a great day. Great day.
It was, and the weather was nice. We had the doors open. It was
Perfect.
gorgeous this weekend.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was that. That was nice. So, what else?
Lots of work on Friday and Sunday. We went and picked out, as you saw. Oh, actually, I'm not telling you what we picked.
Yeah, we went and picked out some countertops.
We picked out countertops. Let's say that. Hey, sissy, guys, you have to share.
Your iPad is behind the door? Speaking of the kiddos, I feel like we've been kind of, we haven't really given many updates on them. People still ask all the time, like, have we adopted?
Where we're at.
Yeah, where we're at. We don't mention that intentionally because, I don't know.
I think more so for their privacy. We still have a relationship with their family, including their bio parents.
Mm-hmm.
So I think just to kind of protect everyone's privacy, we want to respect that relationship with them. And we just basically keep saying that as of right now, the kids are going to be with us for the foreseeable future. Our goal from the very beginning of starting foster care was to eventually adopt through the foster care system, whether that was our first placement or our 20th placement. I will say that obviously the state of Tennessee, it's important for them to reunify the kids with their family.
Yeah, they're big on that.
But they also push that after a certain amount of time that the kids get adopted out of the system, so they're not in the system. The state's policy is that after 6 months of being in the foster care system, they push for adoption. We, as you know, have been fostering for 1.5 years. So that in itself should kind of tell you where we are, what it's looking like for potential future. And I feel like that's a pretty good update. Nothing is set in stone at this point, but just basing it off of what the state of Tennessee's guidelines are, it should kind of give you a good indication of where we are.
That's true. And there's been progress being made in the last couple of months that we haven't shared on here for exactly the reason that PJ was saying.
More specifically because we got a new caseworker and she is absolutely amazing. She does this job for the kids and that's it. She doesn't do it for the money. She doesn't do it for the stress.
Yeah.
She doesn't do it because it's a fun job. She does it because she is in this business to help kids. And we love you so much, Jennifer. I doubt you're going to watch this, but you're amazing. Thank you so much.
You are really amazing.
We hung new art that we got.
Hey, Daddy. Say girl.
She said Merle?
Yeah.
She said Meryl.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, did you say good job?
Yeah.
Go tell her. Go tell her good job. Sissy is talking more.
She is.
Saying more and more words every single day. We're working with her on her ABCs.
We thought we were going to have a big breakthrough last week with our process of fostering. And then that ended up falling through. And that was a really devastating blow. A really hard day. You remember?
Yeah.
And I feel like that is another example of how the fostering process is. I don't want to deter you from doing it, but it is literally like this. There are so many highs and so many lows, and we feel them all equally. But it was a hard day. We didn't talk about it on any of our social media.
Yeah, it was something that would have made this process go so quickly that we would be almost, I mean, it would be like a 30 to 60 day type thing where it would be said and done.
Yeah.
So that fell through. Sad. Actually, it got pushed to today, and it seems like it also fell through for today. So that's kind of sad as well. But I think when we started foster care, we went into it with the mindset that it's going to be a roller coaster. As you guys know, the kids got placed with us. They were here with us for 22 days, and then they were removed and sent to a family member. That took a lot out of us, and I think it opened our eyes to see how much of a roller coaster foster care is. So when we got the kids back, I think we kind of had a guard up knowing that they could go home any day, which helped us, honestly, but now that we are in it for a year and a half, we can't picture our lives without them, so fingers crossed, send us positive vibes.
Please, please do.
We shall see.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it is way too early to be filming. Good morning. It is the time of the day right before we get the kiddos up. Come on in. What are you wearing?
As you can see, we're getting ready for Halloween. Yesterday I did an art project with the kids, thanks to Thomas for picking up the supplies.
Oh yeah.
But all the kids made pumpkins.
It's cute.
For Halloween. We have still not worked out what we're gonna do for Halloween.
I know, and it's in like a couple of days.
I mean, it's like in 2 days.
2 days. I did buy candy. Oh, will you get the toast out? I did buy candy for them a couple of weeks ago, so they will have candy on Halloween, which is like not even the most important part, because we really want to create some kind of experience for them since they're not going to be trick-or-treating this year. I don't know, maybe trick-or-treating around the house. Maybe we'll just invite immediate family over. Little sis is awake. Okay, so it's that time. Breakfast is made. We're gonna get them up.
Gotta go do that. Gotta do that.
Good morning, guys.
Two bambinos.
Baby.
Baby. Oh, little breakfast.
Miro. What's this? You wanna watch baby?
Kitty.
You wanna eat breakfast first? Miro, calm down. Oh. It's okay. It's okay, sweetie. He just tripped. What a sleepy boy.
We are marking off the last day of Big Brother's first grounding. Do you want to say why you got grounded?
He doesn't have to if he doesn't want to.
So Big Brother has an iPad that we let him play on occasionally throughout the day. He also does his virtual school on. He does have a few games on there, enough for him. But one day he decided to ask Thomas if he could have more games. Thomas said no because he has enough games. And he decided to download them himself. So with the grounding sheet, we are learning how many days are in a week, which are 7, which are also the amount of days that Big Brother got grounded. So we've been counting off our days every day, and today was the last day, so now you get your games back.
Yay. To be honest, I think a lot of it, I know a lot of it was our fault because we didn't have, it wasn't password protected on the iPad. It is on my phone, which we don't let the kids have our phones, but we've learned our lesson. He's learned his lesson. I think it was a great learning experience for all of us, don't you think?
And Thomas's mom made a valid point that he may be too young for getting grounded, but she also felt that it was important for us to go through with it since we had already said it, which I agree. I think if you ground your child, you should follow through with it and not give in. I also found my teddy bear as a kid, and he has been hanging on to that.
They brought you some candy too? Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky.
So my mom is coming over and she's gonna take older brother right here to help with his schooling today. So thankful for that. PJ's mom might take the other two so that we can get some work done. What would we do without moms?
No call for you.
That was so good.
Are you very excited to take me?
I am.
Thanks. Forgot what I was doing there for a second. I was like, am I talking to her? Or I leaving a message. It's one of those days.
We just sent older brother off with my mom to do his schooling, and I kept hearing something upstairs, so I came up here to check what PJ is up to. And he is in our HQ, if you will.
As older brother would say.
Yeah, the HQ. This is where we process everything for our businesses. So we do our apparel orders up here. We do our CBD orders up here. This is usually where we will do conference calls and business meetings via Zoom. And I'm so happy that he's up here today because this is where we do it, this desk right here. And for the last probably 6 or 7 months, this area has been an absolute wreck.
It'd be safe to say the last year.
Okay, true. Very true. And so even though it kind of looks like a wreck now, this whole thing looks so much more organized. And thank you for taking the time to do this, because this has been, yeah, it's been very much needed. What's going on in here?
I'm cleaning.
Thank you.
But this is dirty.
What even is that? This is little sis's room. Looks like PJ cleaned it too. Does it look good, sis?
Here's this. School got delayed today because of the hurricane that went through the Gulf.
That's right.
It was moving so quickly that it actually came through Tennessee last night. And so school got delayed for 2 hours. So instead of doing oldest brother's school this morning at 9, it got pushed back to 11. And so we are organizing the entire house because the entire house is chaotically a wreck.
And it's wild how quickly that happens, because we just cleaned the house a week ago.
Well, yes, it happens very quickly. I feel like if we don't do it every 2 days, then we end up where we are.
Oh, I don't even know if I showed you guys his wall. I switched out the prints in it a couple of weeks ago. And these are from one of my favorite books called You Belong Here. It's a children's book, and it's actually a book that me...
Hey, sissy!
It's a everyday sound in this house.
Yep, so the kids are playing with the cat toy. Alistair has already been playing with it, but he is having to share with little sis and little brother.
Per usual. We found this book, we saw this book years ago in Blue Ridge, Georgia, and I loved it. And I've always wanted to do a kid's room with the pages in frames. And so we switched out all of the prints in this frame wall whenever it was a guest bedroom. And it's so cute. It's like the most beautiful book, and it's so sweet. It makes me cry every time I read it. So you should check it out.
No, Mimi, it's gone. See? Mimi, it's gone now. Here, Meryl. Good job.
Thank you. Alright, so little brother and little sister are napping. The older brother just got back from Situ's house, which is what they call my mom, from doing school. Hello. Hi. Oh. Are you so ready to leave?
I'm gonna go home and do my studying now.
I know my mom is getting her real estate license.
No,
Again.
she already has it.
Sure, yeah. What did she do? Continued
Get out of
education?
retirement.
Thank you,
You're welcome,
Situ.
buddy.
Nice.
Bye. I got it all
Mom.
on video, the whole class.
Oh, jeez. Thank you so much. I love you.
I love you.
Yeah, babe.
I don't know where's my socks.
So all of the kids are officially awake. Now comes the inevitable time of the day where I have no idea what we're gonna make for dinner.
We're also out of groceries.
Yeah, and I need to go to the store. I just want to say that cooking, or at least trying to cook every night, should not be underestimated. I don't know how my mom did it whenever I was little, because we never ate out, barely.
But also the type of meals that she makes, were they the same as what she does now?
Mm-hmm.
They're like she always downplays them, but they're so good, and they're made with fresh ingredients and like garlic and lots of steps to get to the meal that she makes.
I don't usually cook like her, but it's like finding healthy, like nutritious, tasty meals 7 days a week for the kiddos for the last like 7-8 months has been challenging. And I'm like, do we just order to-go food tonight? We still have more work to do. So it's like, do some work, find time to cook, put the kiddos to bed, do more work. So I don't know. What are you feeling? Takeout or home cooked meal?
Takeout. Let's do it.
You would take that.
So today is a big day for little sissy. It is the day before Halloween, even though she has her Christmas
Daddy.
Those are year-round pajamas.
pajamas on.
This is her first haircut.
It's just gotten so long and stringy, and her ends are dead, so we're just gonna cut it to thicken it up a bit. We're not cutting much, just a little trim to get some of this off right there. What were you thinking? This is where that thing is, but is that too high? The thickest part is like right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think it's too high. Her hair is long. Got my heart racing.
Why?
Because it's her first haircut. This is a big deal.
Hey.
Sissy, I'm cutting your hair. First time.
Don't move.
Yeah, don't move, sis.
I
Actually,
Yeah.
don't move. Oh man.
so fine.
So chic.
Look, Sissy, your first haircut.
She's always, this is like the quietest she's been all day. She's always so chatty and like making all these noises. And then as soon as, I think she's probably just enjoying this. Probably feels good. Does it feel good, sis? Maybe not. Maybe I'm projecting. I would love it if someone would brush and play with my hair.
So thick, Sissy. You doing a blow dry, blow out. Yeah. Oh, the volume you need, sis.
Today is All Hallows Eve.
So today's Halloween.
Today's Halloween. Well, I did a little research last night and it said that All Hallows Eve used to be the night before Halloween, but over time it has come to be understood as Halloween for some reason. According to history.com, historychannel.com. Yeah, who knew? So we woke up this morning to like 35 degrees. It's sunny, it's gorgeous. It's exactly the kind of weather I'd want to wake up to on Halloween.
Please and thank you. Please and thank you. These are the nice words you thank you.
All right, so I just got back from the store. What? Oh my gosh, we're matching. Gross. I made the unfortunate mistake of going to the store on Halloween.
I didn't ask, was it crowded?
It wasn't as crowded, but they didn't have many registers open, so there was like a humongous line behind me and I felt kind of bad. But anyways, PJ has been here getting the house in order. You guys, our back porch has never looked better. All thanks to him. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So first off, PJ McKay
Facebook Marketplace fan. We have to get a new thing for that.
Yeah, this is a daybed that we've had our eyes on for like 5 or 6 years from World Market, and PJ found it on Facebook Marketplace for a fraction of the cost. But more importantly, dun,
Thomas
dun.
picked this up. We have a new projector that we've been watching movies on. We're gonna start doing family movie night on the weekend. Last week it was on Friday. This week it's gonna be today because it's Halloween, and we're gonna do Hocus Pocus on this. Open up the doors.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little chilly, but it'll be fun. Get cozy, bundle up.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of chili, I need to start that.
All right.
I'm gonna make some chili for tonight. But yeah, I think this will be so cute. Tonight we'll have the lights on, the projector here. Be nice. Have we talked about the bikes yet?
No.
I don't think we have. So PJ came home the other night and surprised the kiddos with bikes. We've been talking about getting them bikes for so long and finally pulled the plug. Isn't that what, is that the saying? Or no, pulled the plug would be like, I don't know. Oh wait, I'm thinking of pull the trigger. Which is what my brother says, and I hate it when he says it, and I can't believe I just did it. Uh-oh, crash! Cat boy!
We have a bumblebee, a dragon, and an astronaut.
Just like our favorite movie, Over the Moon.
And a Thomas.
Yeah, and the Thomas, yeah. Oh yeah, we don't have costumes this year.
I
We didn't have costumes last year either.
Yeah.
That's okay, because, hey, Shane, don't touch that. Everything looks different this year. We, the part of town that we live in normally goes all out for Halloween. They shut down the streets, thousands of trick-or-treaters, hundreds of dollars of candy. But this year, obviously because of COVID, we're not doing anything. I saw that our neighbors are doing these candy shoots where they'll get these like pipes and put them on their porch and then just drop the candy down and it shoots them off. Are you okay? He's okay. What I was saying was Halloween obviously looks different this year. We are not doing anything really. We're having a couple of family members over, which we weighed the pros and cons, and I think this might be our last kind of like hurrah before we don't have anyone over for the winter, because I know that cases are surging right now in the US with COVID. But we are going to turn our lights off on our front porch. PJ put some rope up so that trick-or-treaters don't come to our door. And we're just gonna spend it inside eating and watching movies all night. I grew up in this house, so I'm so used to Halloween being this huge, big thing that we celebrate every single year. So this year it feels weird. We've been celebrating Halloween back here for 4 years. This will be our 4th year, or no, 5th year, which is crazy. I was also telling PJ it's kind of nice to take 1 year off and just do nothing and just stay in. So that's what we're gonna make the most of it. However it turns out, we're gonna make the most of it.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Ooh, what's in the cauldron? Winding down.
I wanted to get dark enough to watch the projector.
Oh
Put it in
yeah,
the
that's right.
sink.
Good job, sweetie. You like the cupcakes? Ew, it's all in your mouth. That's orange. You want to see, sweetie? He's trying to see his teeth. They don't look much different.
The piano. The piano. Thank you.
Oh, was that them? We're so cozy right now. Drink with our coffee.
Hi, Sissy.